Hello everybody, LS Motion here, and welcome back to another LEGO video. Today we're taking a look at my LEGO Minecraft world. This might just be the last video on this LEGO Minecraft display, as this build has reached a point of completion to where I really have no more space or parts to really add onto this build. I've been working on this LEGO Minecraft world for over 2 years now, and I think it's about time I make a final review on this world before I take it down and start from scratch once again. We've got quite a few different things to take a look at this LEGO Minecraft world, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. So we're going to start at the front main section of the build where we have a LEGO Minecraft Plains Village. We have a total of 6 different house builds in this mock. We are going to start off with the library build here where you can actually take the roof off if you like. You can take a look at the first section, which is completely plain. And you can take a look at the other section here, which has a little more details in there. Diamond pickaxe, I don't know how the heck that got there. Oh my goodness, dude. Flipping building falling apart, dude. What the heck, man? Across from the library, we have the armor smith shop, I believe. And this is the one build that I do not have a tutorial on. I could make one in the future if you guys like. But I think it looks very nice. Kind of fits in perfectly in the village. Moving on to the farther side of the village, we have the cleric's tower, which is a mix of my design as well as a design made by Brick Amigos. I took their design, turned it into the 1.14 version, tiled it off, cleaned it up a little bit. I think it looks pretty good. I've been using this exact same design for the past 5 years now. So sticking with that design, I think it looks really good. But it is not 100% designed by me. Brick Amigos were a huge part in designing that build. Moving on, we have the smaller house here. We have a small garden build, which is very nice with a bunch of wheat growing in there. I actually tiled the water off. I think it looks pretty clean. Then moving on over here, we have some hay bales, some lanterns, paths going all the way around the village. We have the leather shop, which is another custom build. I think it looks pretty nice. And we have the final building here, which is another small house. I think it looks pretty good. We can move on to the front here where we have a little trading shack, some more hay bales, and the kind of village meeting town center spot with the tree in the middle there. Moving on over here to the side of the village, we have a small pond build there. Another one there. I think it looks pretty accurate to what you find in game. And then in front of the build here, we have a small beehive, a bunch of bees, some flowers, and we have our Steve and Alex characters about to go check out what's going on over here with the beehive there. Over at the lake side of the village, we have a small dock. I think it looks pretty good. Moving on, you can kind of see the back side of the village section here where we have a birch and oak forest. I think it blends in perfectly, kind of separating the village from the rest of the plains biome. I think it looks really nice. Just kind of separates the build a little bit. I think it looks really nice in that location there. Taking one last look at the village here. Just think it looks perfect. I know I've built a lot of plains villages in my times, but this is probably the best one I've built so far. Just got paths everywhere. The houses are nicely spaced apart. 2 garden builds. I think it just looks really nice, and I'm very happy with this build. Moving on to behind the village, we can take a look at the plains biome. Just a bunch of tall grass. It's pretty plain. I mean, it's a plains biome. It's what you'd expect. We have a pond there as well in the middle of the build. And we also have a shipwreck along the kind of river bank here. I think it looks pretty good, nicely detailed. Tiled off in some spots to kind of make it look like it is falling apart. Moving on to the rest of the river/lake section, we can see we have a savanna biome kind of tucked over in the corner there. I think it looks very nice. This actually hasn't changed at all since I started the build. I think it just looks still good the way it is. So it has had no updates since I first added it into the build 2 years ago. So pretty happy with the looks of that. We have a small island here, which I added recently. Looks all right. It's not the best looking build. It's pretty plain, but this is kind of when I started running out of pieces, so it's the best that I can do with the parts that I have. You have a character there kind of boating past the island to get to the dock. Take a better look at the shipwreck there as well. And also a better look at the kind of lakeside riverbank here. I think it looks perfect the way it kind of climbs up to the main level of the plains biome. I think it looks perfect there with little bits of sand patches, sugarcane, everything you kind of see along a riverbank. Moving on over here to the front corner of the build, we have a jungle biome. The first one here has a giant jungle tree, which is custom built, tiled off on the top with some studs exposed to kind of give it some texture. I think it looks pretty good. We have vines growing down the side. Down here we have some bamboo, some flowers, a few smaller jungle trees. I think it looks perfect in this section of build, just adding a whole lot of detail. I think it just looks great right there. And behind the giant jungle tree, we have the jungle hill, where we have a nether portal ruin there. I think it looks pretty good. We have the new chest design, some vines growing down it. I've been using this exact same design in my LEGO Minecraft worlds for 3 years now. Haven't changed the design much, just added a few vines. That's basically the only change I made to this build in the 3 years I've had it built. And behind there we can see the jungle hill, which is probably my favorite, one of my favorite parts about the mock. It's actually the first thing I built in this LEGO Minecraft world. It looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. But that is not it for the mountain. There's actually more in the back section here, where we have a bit of a lush cave. This is very nicely detailed with all of the kind of glow vines, whatever the heck those things are called. I don't know the name of anything in Minecraft anymore, so I'm sorry. We have everything you kind of find in a lush biome there. We have a little pond, little puddles. We have some dripstone coming from the ceiling there. Got a creeper there. And you can actually see the cave entrance there, where it kind of goes down and goes into the open area of the lush cave. We also have a abandoned mine shaft in there as well. I think it looks pretty good. I'm very happy with this section. I think it's probably my best cave build I've ever made. Moving on over here, we could take a look at the other side of the jungle hill. You could take a look at that cave section there and just all of the trees and bamboo kind of growing on this hillside here. I think it looks really, really good. Moving on to the back corner of the build, we can take a look at my desert slash mesa biome. Very nice. Kind of plain, but I think it looks nice with all the cactus sections there, the dead shrubs. We also have the custom LEGO Minecraft Pillager Tower, which is mixed with my design and JL Studios design. There's actually a tutorial on the first version of this build. I might make an updated video on the kind of updated design in the future, because it has changed a little bit since the first video. But I'm pretty happy with how this looks. It's nicely tiled off. We have all the details, and it's actually scaled down from the block accurate version. I think it looks pretty good for a scaled down build. We have a few pillagers there. We have the rest of the pillager camp here. We have the practice targets there. We have the tent, as well as the iron golem cage. I think it looks pretty good in the desert section there. And behind the desert section here, we have a small section of a mesa biome. We also have another portal in front there with this explorer as well. But the mesa biome is very small, but I think it looks pretty nice. It's nicely detailed, dressing up this corner, kind of breaking away from the tan color, just adding some more color into that area. Behind it, we have a small section of a geode as well, with a bunch of custom geode builds in there. It looks all right. It's not my best build, but it still looks nice in that section, kind of adding some more color to the area. So yeah, very small mesa biome, but I think it looks very nice in this corner of the build. Now moving on to the biggest section and the last section of the build, we have the mega taiga biome. There's no large taiga trees because I don't have the parts for those. Maybe in the next mock I will have those, but for now, this looks pretty good. We have a nice river kind of separating the taiga biome from the plains biome. I think it looks very nice. We have a smaller taiga hill here and the main taiga mountain, which looks absolutely amazing. We have all these custom taiga trees there. We have a fox in there as well. All the different kind of plants you'd find in those biomes. This is the biggest LEGO Minecraft mountain I've ever built, and it looks absolutely amazing. We have a waterfall coming down from the side. We have a bunch of different things kind of in front of the hill here. I think it looks perfect the way everything kind of blends together. And we have the smaller hill here. Better look at that. But it is absolutely tiny compared to the main mountain there. Inside the small hill, we have a small dripstone cave. It doesn't look great, but it still adds some detail to the section. I think it looks pretty good. We have a waterfall in there, a skeleton, a bunch of dripstone. Basic things you'd find in a dripstone cave. But moving on to the big mountain here, we have even more things to take a look at. Let's start off here with the small little cave section. We have a stray in there. Nothing much, very, very small area, but I think it looks pretty nice. But over at the back of the cave here, we have even more to take a look at. Down at the bottom here, we have a zombie spawner with a bunch of zombies in there. I think it looks pretty good. And then we have a small cave section here kind of going through the bottom of the mountain. And there is actually a cave entrance over here in the lower part of the taiga biome. And above that cave, we have our secret base. We have a bunch of different characters in there. We have lots and lots of details with the music box, crafting table, maps, item frames, stove. We also have the enchanting room here as well. I think it looks pretty good. And we have an upper loft here where we have an armor stand, some more chests, another crafting table. And we have a ladder there to get to the top there as well. It's pretty cool. I think it looks pretty nice. In my next build, maybe I'll actually have an actual player house, but this still looks very nice, kind of filling up the back section of the mountain there. I think it just looks like a pretty nice little secret base section. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it for the LEGO Minecraft world. It's going to be a really sad day when I eventually take this apart. Who knows when that will happen. But I have run out of pieces pretty much. And I think it's about time I start fresh and start with the next LEGO Minecraft world build. But let me know in the comment section down below, should I completely start from scratch, or should I take sections of this apart and keep other sections for the next LEGO Minecraft world? Or should I just stop doing LEGO Minecraft worlds in general and just start making smaller mocks? But that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in another LEGO video. Have a great day.